Hey again. So I am back with some more tips, tricks, resources, tools, etc. that I'm using to fulfill my life's purpose. One of the tactics I'll say that I've been using since I believe, maybe circa 2008. Oh, 2007. Wow. So there's a tool that I've been using since 2007. That has really elevated the level of joy in my life. It is responsible for so much of the manifestation of the positive things I have in my life. It's a tool that I still use when I'm feeling down, when I'm feeling out of place, when I'm being impatient with the millions of dollars that are slowly funneling into my bank account. But no, seriously, this tool and tactic is one of my favorites, and it's simple. Everyone preaches it, and it is the practice of gratitude. So I've been practicing gratitude in the form of gratitude journaling since 2007. This is my very first gratitude journal that I got all the way back then. This came with the gift of The Secret that my mom gave me. So she gave me the DVD, and I hosted a ton of parties on campus where I forced people to watch that movie because I thought it was so awesome. But yeah, so The Secret had a gratitude journal, and we can see here that my first entry, my first time writing my gratitude, was December 25th, 2007. So that was probably when I got this gift. And I was thankful for my mom. I was thankful for my college, my friends, for being an RA, for my admissions counselor, Sabrina, who I'm still very grateful for my body, for my hair. I listed every person I practically knew. My bras and draws are apparently something I was very grateful for in 2007. My journal, my laptop. I was grateful for a 4 gigabyte hard drive. Or no, 4 gigabyte flash drive. That must have been a big flash drive back then or something. My growing patience. Ha! Still growing. 2007 Brandy. But yeah, so this is my very first gratitude journal, and in this journal I used it relatively every day until school got a little tough, and then I would take a break. But I mean, I have entries from 2007, 2008. At some point I came back and wrote on the back side of pages, so I have some 2009, 2014, 13. Yeah, geez, I was using this thing for quite some time. I think the last few entries were 2014 when I was going back and adding things in. But this isn't my only gratitude journal. I have kept the momentum going with every little notebook that I could get my hands on, and they're just filled with things I'm grateful for. Just nonstop. And then I started to pair gratitude journaling with affirmation journaling. So one side of the journal will be things I'm grateful for, and then the other would be affirmations. I would just fill pages with things I'm grateful for and affirmations. So here's a good example. This is just last year, but you'll see on one side all the things I'm thanking God for, and then the other side all of my affirmation statements. So this is just a very small collection of the gratitude journals that I've been using, and I've tried using apps for gratitude journaling, and I'll get into apps in another video because I am an app fiend, and I download every single thing. When I first have a tool that I want to use, for example, tracking my sleep, I'll try all the dang on apps that are out there for tracking sleep until I find the one that I want to use. And so for gratitude journaling, I was using Grid Diary and then some actual specific gratitude journals. And I downloaded more recently, maybe within the past, I think towards the end of 2016, downloaded the 5-Minute Journal app because Tim Ferriss is someone else who I admire and love his work. And he highly advocates for the 5-Minute Journal. But I was doing it on my phone, so here's 5-Minute Journal app, and I'll get into that in another video. I realized that it's not the same as writing. There's something very powerful about writing affirmations and writing what you're grateful for. So the apps didn't serve me for that purpose. If I were to say a favorite gratitude journal, because most of these are just random journals that I love that Let Your Light Shine. This was actually, or Let Your Soul Shine. This was a gift from a friend. But I've tried Moleskines. I would say my top two favorites were these two, but this one I really particularly liked because in between the gratitude pages, they had little prompts for other ways to practice gratitude. So, for example, writing a gratitude letter to someone, or setting aside meditative moments and just being grateful in the moment. And I really liked the opening description, the intro in this gratitude journal, which was created by Chronicle Books. So this is actually currently in my wish list on Amazon to get another one of these. I got this initial one, I believe, at Target. It was like $15. $15 well spent. Some people spend it on food or on, I don't know what people buy. Alcohol. I don't drink. So this is what I splurge on, gratitude journals. But yeah, this is to date my favorite gratitude journal, and I shall acquire another one soon. So that is something that I use. It's a practice that is especially helpful when I'm experiencing deep depression, because it's really easy to show like, oh, look at all these pages of gratitude. But there are days where like getting out of the bed has been the most laborious task of the day. So to be able to write one thing that I'm grateful for, or just to think of 3 things I'm grateful for before letting my feet hit the ground, which is a Lisa Nichols tip, that has helped me through a lot of really difficult times and days. I have gratitude journaling is from when I had a miscarriage back in 2015, which was a really difficult situation, or when I was first diagnosed with retinitis pigmentosa, and grappling with the thought of losing my eyesight. Gratitude journaling has been a lifesaver, really. And it doesn't have to be journaling. So one other tool, and I may get into this later when I possibly talk about some of the meditation tools that I've used. When I started using the 6-phase meditation, there's one of those phases is gratitude, and just visualizing fully with full color and taste and sound, using all my imagination to visualize the things I'm grateful for from the previous day. That shifts the level at which I'm vibrating. So gratitude, it's an amazing tool. I highly recommend it for anybody who is feeling a little crappy. I recommend it for myself often when I'm like, oh, something's wrong. I'm like, what are you grateful for? I'm like, oh yeah. So it's a cool tool. And that's about it for that tool. So I will be back with some more stuff because there's a billion things that I like. Talk to you later. Bye.